If there's one thing dominating screens right now, it's the global spectacle of the Olympic Games. Whether you're tuning in for heart-stopping finishes in track and field, breathtaking routines in gymnastics, or record-breaking performances in swimming, the Olympics have once again taken over not just TV schedules but the entire pop culture conversation. And yet, even in a week where it feels like everything revolves around medals and national pride, there's still plenty more worth watching. From revisiting the mind-bending sci-fi classic Total Recall to diving into gripping documentaries on HBO, this week's entertainment lineup proves there's always room for more than just sports. So yes, it's Olympics, Olympics, Olympics. But let's break down everything else that deserves your attention too. ###. The Olympics, more than just sports. The Olympic Games aren't just a sporting event, they're a global phenomenon. Every 4 years, they transform athletes into household names and create unforgettable moments that transcend borders. From the explosive speed of 100-meter finals to the elegance of figure skating and the sheer endurance of marathon runners, every event offers something unique. But what truly elevates the Olympics is storytelling. You're not just watching competition, you're watching lifelong dreams come to fruition, devastating near misses, comebacks that redefine resilience, young athletes stepping into global stardom. These stories hit the same emotional notes as the best scripted dramas, except they're real. That's what makes it so hard to look away. ###Sci-fi Rewind. Why, Total Recall still blows minds. Amid all the Olympic coverage, there's something satisfying about stepping into a completely different world, and few films do that better than Total Recall. Directed by Paul Verhoeven and starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, this 1990 sci-fi classic is more than just an action movie, it's a psychological puzzle wrapped in explosive set pieces. ###. A story that questions reality. Schwarzenegger plays Douglas Quaid, a man who visits a company that implants artificial memories. But when the procedure goes wrong, he's thrown into a conspiracy that makes him question everything, including his own identity. Is he really a secret agent? Or is it all just a fabricated dream? The film never gives a clear answer, and that ambiguity is exactly why it still resonates today. ###. Why it holds up. Ahead of its time. Themes of artificial memory and simulated reality feel even more relevant now. Iconic action. Practical effects and bold visuals still pack a punch. Endless debate. Few movies leave audiences arguing decades later. In a week dominated by real-world drama, Total Recall offers a different kind of thrill, one that plays with your mind as much as your senses. ###HBO docs, real stories that compete with fiction. While blockbuster films and sports spectacles grab attention, HBO continues to deliver some of the most compelling documentaries in the industry. These aren't just informational pieces, they're cinematic experiences. Whether exploring the lives of cultural icons, uncovering hidden scandals, or diving into niche communities, HBO documentaries excel at turning real-life stories into must-watch entertainment. ###. What sets them apart? Narrative depth. Rich storytelling that pulls you in. High production value. Feels like watching a feature film. Cultural relevance. Often tied to trending conversations. In many ways, these documentaries mirror the Olympics. They spotlight real people, real struggles, and real triumphs. The difference: the drama unfolds at a slower, more reflective pace. ###. Reality TV versus the Olympics. Two sides of the same coin. It might seem odd to compare reality TV with the Olympic Games, but they actually share more similarities than you'd think. Both rely on emotional storytelling, high-stakes competition, unpredictable outcomes. The key difference is authenticity. Reality TV is produced and edited for maximum drama. The Olympics deliver it naturally, no script required. And yet, both formats keep audiences hooked for the same reason: they make you care. ###. Streaming escape. When you need a break. Let's be honest, keeping up with the Olympics can be exhausting. With events happening across time zones, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. That's where streaming comes in. Perfect counter-programming. Sci-fi in action. Inspired by Total Recall, dive into futuristic worlds. Comfort viewing. Rewatch favorites when you need something familiar. Limited series. Quick, bingeable stories between Olympic events. Streaming platforms give you control, something you don't always get with live sports. Finding the balance. With so much to watch, the challenge isn't finding content, it's managing your time. Here's a simple strategy. Watch Olympic highlights. Live for maximum impact. Save movies for late nights. When you want something immersive. Use documentaries as a reset. Between high-energy events. It's all about balance, mixing adrenaline with reflection, spectacle with substance. Why this week feels bigger than entertainment. The Olympic Games have a unique ability to blur the line between sports and pop culture. Athletes become influencers, moments become memes, victories become global celebrations. At the same time, traditional entertainment continues to evolve, offering stories that complement, rather than compete with, the Olympic narrative. It's a reminder that pop culture isn't just about what we watch, it's about what we experience together. Final take. Watch the world, then watch everything else. Yes, the Olympic Games are the main event. They're dominating headlines, social media, and living rooms around the globe. But beyond the podium finishes and record-breaking performances, there's still so much more to explore. The mind-bending brilliance of Total Recall. The powerful storytelling of HBO documentaries. The addictive drama of reality TV. The endless variety of streaming content. So dive into the Olympics. Cheer loudly. Stay up late for those unforgettable moments. And when the day's events are over, there's always another story waiting to be watched.